What's up? Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate everyone that stopped out to the stream yesterday. We talked about a lot of different things. And right now, ADA is actually one of few green assets in the space. And I want to talk about the specific formation that's playing out because we actually have the 57% likelihood of doing this move in terms of ADA. And we're actually seeing some very similar things to what we experienced last weekend, which we know that led to a good week of performance in the crypto market, a good week of performance for ADA. So let's go ahead and dive right in. If you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So looking at Ada right now, she's actually getting a little bit feisty. You know, when I did my stream last night, everything was looking pretty good across the crypto market. ADA was at about $1.05, $1.06, but actually overnight it ran almost up to $1.12 once again. And even at the time of filming this video, we're at $1.08, while you kind of see essentially a sea of red throughout the space. And really what's happening is BTC is starting on another red daily candle. It's just kind of putzing around here. And really what is contributing to this, guys, is just low volume across the crypto market. Again, we're down 26% in terms of volume from yesterday. This $86 billion worth of daily trading volume is actually right on par with what we experienced last weekend, December 29th. We saw these exact same signs. And then we obviously know how the week started for crypto in general. We hit Monday. We got a nice begin to this run. We know ADA started to run wild. And specifically Wednesday was the day that ADA took off in a big way. What's interesting here is that ADA on the hourly chart actually has a very specific formation playing out. This doesn't happen often, but we're actually currently in a right angle descending broadening wedge. Now, the interesting thing about this is these have a 57% chance of actually breaking to the upside. Obviously, that isn't a guarantee. That's just above average, just above an average chance of it breaking to the upside. But the interesting thing about this is the target on these trends, guys, is from the top to the bottom here. This would actually, depending on where it breaks out, depending on if we touch the bottom once again, ADA actually has a good shot of making a run towards $1.18, which coincidentally enough, you know, when we go back and look at this ADA liquidation or leverage zones, that actually coincides with the next block of leverage liquidations to the upside in terms of ADA. I don't know if this is going to load or not. I should have this pulled up, but we actually take a look at what this monthly fill-in is looking like in terms of ADA. You guys can see this next zone actually runs, if it loads, this next zone actually runs up to about $1.17, $1.18. Kind of a big coincidence, right? But ADA is doing some very interesting things because, again, the resilience of holders. We're seeing most people have incredible conviction when it comes to ADA. Frankly, they don't want to dump their assets. And while we are being drug around with the crypto market to a little bit of an extent, ADA's decorrelated in a big way from BTC. And that's a very exciting sign because we know that this is going to get even bigger the deeper we get into alt season, deeper we get into up only season, right? Now, understand this. We are actually at a perfect spot in terms of Bitcoin futures. We haven't created a CME gap. We did actually back on the holiday, go figure. But what you need to understand is that these don't always get closed. And really, this is kind of the great setup for a discount week in terms of institutional money. We know that obviously on Friday, they did a huge day of buying. Again, $900+ million worth of BTC bought. So what we're seeing is actually an uptick in excitement, although it hasn't led to the next big push in the crypto market. But yet we've seen this kind of load up zone here before, right? This is exactly what happened back in the middle of December before BTC went on its run to 108K. And now I'm not saying we're going to necessarily get that as we get into the week. We're seeing the right things play out in the charts. Again, we're in a great momentum spot in terms of ADA. The MACD is flipped and turned bullish. The RSI is flipped and turned bullish. In fact, we had that perfect balance on the weekly there. We're seeing a nice extension on the MACD on the weekly charts too. So again, you know, I keep saying that everything is playing out perfect, but everything is in fact playing out perfect. Now, understand that, you know, we're now 5 days into January. It's been a good start for ADA. But we have still weeks again until inauguration day, like I talked about in my stream last night. And I think there's going to be basically little bursts of excitement as we run up to that point. And then it's a big question of what do we get on December 20th? Now, January 20th. Now, I do have to warn people, the bots are out again, okay? There are a lot of negative paid trolls and FUDs in the comment section that are trying to get you to react in an emotional way. Don't let them FUD you out of position. They're again, I don't know who pays them or who wants them to do these things, but they're not doing a very good job of this because every time they try to get extremely lively, it's right before ADA makes its next leg. We saw that obviously back here. They were trying to FUD ADA in a big way, and then they got awful quiet on the run up. And now that ADA's had basically 2 days of consolidation, they're getting kind of loud again. So the biggest thing I really want to stress is don't be FUDed out of your position, period. Everybody can always do what they want. None of this is financial advice. I'm not telling you guys what to do, but understand that they're trying to get you to do something very, very foolish right now, right before the biggest boom we see in the crypto market, right before the biggest time of adoption. That would be the worst possible time to obviously unload your position. Now, again, if you guys are interested in obviously checking out, something like BTCC, I do have the link in the description below for you. If you guys want to trade assets on leverage, understand that there is risk that comes with that. But for example, my ADA position up 221% there, SHIB went up 75%. I still have my Margex longs open. I'm not going to close these for a while, just because they are so deep in profit. But again, you get some great benefits for doing so. You can earn up to $10,000 in deposit and trading bonuses. There's no KYC. You can actually earn a 10% deposit bonus on your first deposit above $500. They've been around for 13 years. It's available to U.S. customers, so feel free to check them out if you guys would like. But we have the perfect setup for, again, an explosive week ahead. We have some macro data that's coming this week as well, so definitely some stuff to pay attention to there. But have a great day. Show your love below. Let me know your thoughts. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.